So, Kuda, of all the sports that you could have chosen as Mwana Group, why rugby in particular?
Well, rugby is a very important sport. I'm a rugby player myself in high school, and I think of all the things that rugby does to people. It builds character, it instills confidence, and it builds people of high caliber. That's why I chose rugby. Because rugby is a way of life, where you dress, where you respect, where you conduct yourself off and off the field, respect the referees, respect your seniors, responsibility to your juniors. That's why I chose rugby, because it impacts the players in their whole life, 365.
Maybe just give me a brief background of who exactly is Mwana Group. Just a brief
So Mwana Group is an automotive solutions company. Their main business is automotive in the automotive space, making of spare parts, selling of spare parts, and repairing of vehicles. That's our business. And our plan as a company is that by 2050, we'll be able to build a car made in Zimbabwe by Zimbabweans and for Africa and beyond.
And how important are tournaments like these initiatives like that you're doing here on Printed World? How important are they to the well-being of the sport of rugby in Zimbabwe?
This is by far the most important pillar of Zimbabwe rugby, because this is grassroots development. We are taking people to come and play rugby from the various areas of foundations, primary schools, high schools, high-density suburb schools, low-density suburb schools, mission schools. The girl child is playing as well. It's very important. Without this, there's no future of rugby, because everything starts from the foundation, from the development side, and that's exactly what we're doing here.
And today could be the last day of the great week of rugby. And all the objectives that you had set for this tournament have they been realized?
Some have, and some have not. But I think for a start, we've done very well. Number one, rugby is being played from 8 and 2-5 on all 4 fields. That's our biggest mind. That's our biggest plus takeaway home. Number two, people are coming to support. Number three, corporates are showing interest in supporting rugby. Number four, people are being given the idea that please stay away from drugs and come and play sport, which is a very big plus. At the same time as well, our glass is also half empty, in that we don't have as much people as we have, as we want to have. Number one. Number two, our event was not marketed and packaged as much as we should have. And these are things that we're taking to next year to improve ourselves. And next year it can only become bigger and better.
And is there a conversation with, because there are also those other schools like the ATS schools, and currently I think also the Pure Drop was running concurrently with this one. Are we going to be seeing maybe some synergies, some working together that will afford these youngsters to play together across the board, even those from private schools and these public schools?
I think as a country we should come together. People should play rugby together, whether ATS school or public school or mission school. We want to create a platform where we can all come together and show national unity in sport. Let's not divide ourselves, let's come together. And that discussion must happen, and I hope ZRU takes this serious, because rugby doesn't benefit of having 2 events happening at the same time. We should be able to have a discussion, say how best can we accommodate ourselves. One happening this week, the other next week, whatever that might be. That discussion must happen. I would also want to have ATS schools as well. And I also want ATS schools to play our schools here. And in that way, all of our different styles of rugby can cross-pollinate, and that will only be good for the development of rugby in Zimbabwe.
Good indeed. So what is going to be, very lastly, what's the future of this Mwana Group Rugby festivals?
So next year, bigger, better, more international schools, better organization, better resources, better fields, just bigger and better. Nothing but better. Bigger and better all the way.